Hi there, I'm hopping in on the Non-Stop Paper Crafts Challenge for this month, which is Industrial Grunge. It's going to happen every week. This is week 1, and week 1 is Tunnel Card. What I'm going to do is take my must-use scraps that have been driving me nuts and my tea-dyed papers. I'm going to make a master board and cut that apart to back the tags. I'm going to use at least 3 or 4 tags in some of these designs and incorporate them in, and we're going to make a tunnel tag. So as I get progression along the way in making that, I'll come in and hop on and film some stuff for you. So hang on and enjoy the ride. Okay, first things first, I have my trusty glue stick and my pages and papers that I want to use. And I thought about this, and I'm not going to do it the way I do a typical masterboard, which would be to layer all these on top of something else. What I want to do is rip them apart and stack them on top of each other. And then cut them in the shapes that I need, because I don't want that much bulk in the tag, because I feel like that would be crazy to have the paper for the tag and then all these papers and then these on top of something else. So I'm going to try to layer the pieces so that they become one solid layer for the tag. So hopefully that works out, and I'll be back. All right, here is my fun scrap pile. And for this time I made the pieces a little bigger than I normally would. And why? Because I'm going to try to put them together and make them be the page, not just back them onto a page. So hopefully that works out, and I'll come back when I do. All right, I am done, and that turned out to be a little bit more challenging than I thought it would have been. So I'm definitely going to go back to the backing it with paper or other book pages if I do it again in the future. Here was the part I was looking at to piece it together. And then here is the back. So I'm probably going to use the part I was looking at. I still think that looks a little bit better than that, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough to cover all my tags. And I didn't use my must-use scraps, even though I ripped them apart, because I didn't think they looked good with this. I thought they made it too light, and I really want this dark and grungy. So I'm going to see how far I can get and cut the tags, and then I'll be back to give you guys an update. Okay, it looks like I just might make out, and I barely just might have enough to cover the back of these tags, so I'm super happy. There are some areas where I might not have enough, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them on one by one, and then that way I can just try to squeeze every last inch of this mini master board thing that I have going on for the back of them. So wish me luck, and I'll be back. Okay, here they are. They're a little bendy, but I have to press them. This is the really cool side with the designs from Non-Stop Paper Crafts. And here is the collaged book pages, or masterboard put together book pages. I don't know what the difference is really. So I noticed that there's scalloped ends on the bottom of these. So I'm going to take one of my fancy pairs of cutting scissors, and I'm going to cut along the bottom of those. So I never noticed that before, and I don't want to cut it straight across because I kind of like the way that that looks. So I will do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, here they are, and I also poked the holes in the top because that's really hard for me to do, and I use these guys. These were inherited from my mom, so they are so old and so fabulous. So I really like the way that the edge looks, and I really like the back of them. Of course, I'm going to ink them and ink around the sides, but I have plenty of time to do that because I still have a lot of cutting out and decorating to do. So I'll be back. All right, here comes the hard part. I have to cut these out a little bit better, put them on all the tags, and then cut the center out of all the tags. And I still have these to cut out too, and a lot of inking to do. Oh boy. I'll be back. Okay, so I have inked and cut my way through the pieces. Wow. That was something. I'm not going to use the frames because I couldn't quite get them exactly to size. Well, now just throwing it on there, maybe I can put some on diagonally as like an embellishment, but not as the frame, and just let them hang over. Food for thought, because I did print 2 of everything, well, mostly everything. So maybe if I print another version of that, if it doesn't stick out too much further in the back, maybe I can use it as an embellishment. I also cut out all these for the hole reinforcers, so I'm just going to glue them right now. And then the only thing that's left is to embellish them. and tie on the string. So anything exciting happens, I will check back with you. Other than that, I'm just going to continue and give you an update when I'm done. Okay, and we are done. I cut out the embellishments and I put a tie on the top, but not too tight. So here is a look at that. I didn't focus too much on the back of the pages, only just to put the hole reinforcer, and anything that was double-sided I tried to make sure remained double-sided just in case it was turned over. And that is all she wrote. So that was definitely a challenge. I highly recommend this be something good for people who are good at cutting. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.